Hi everybody. So today I'm going to be demonstrating my project for this current sprint. And for that project, I actually decided to create a game framework. And that game that I created is traditional asteroids type game. So that old school asteroid game. The goal of that game, control a ship, destroy the asteroids, avoid hitting them, rotate, shoot your bullets, don't lose, try to win. Within this, I actually used Visual Studio Code as my development environment. With the Python language, I had to actually download and import Pygame in order to be able to do this. It was a little bit of a process to do that, but I ended up figuring it out. Without any further information, I'll go ahead and get into the code itself and give you a walkthrough of that. So this is the main file. I go here to run the actual game. Within this particular file, there's a lot going on in all of these files, but this one has quite a few different classes. This class here is actually where the objects and their interaction is defined, how they interact with each other, the area. This class creates the spaceship and adjusts the maneuverability, acceleration, the bullet speed, can adjust that to whichever. And then this particular class here creates the size and determines the speed of the asteroids. That actually takes place specifically right here. I have it currently set to 3 different sizes of the asteroid based off of whether or not you destroy an asteroid. It gets smaller and smaller until it's gone completely, like in the traditional game. So I have it currently set pretty small. So 1.0 is the starting point. Half of that is the next, and then 0.25 is the next. I'm actually going to change this to being a little bit bigger. I have found that it's a little bit more difficult with those smaller asteroids for my bullets to connect with them. So just to make this a little more user-friendly, and I'll show you what it looks like doing it with both the smaller and with this one, just for your purposes, but that's where that change takes place. And then this class creates the bullets. Within this file, again, quite a bit going on here. Importing Pygame. This class sets the minimum starting point of the asteroid distance. So, don't want the asteroid starting right on top of the spaceship. Otherwise, that's going to be an automatic loss in the game. You're going to automatically lose. So with this, I've set that minimum distance so that when you start out every time, you have a fair shot. Also, the number of starting asteroids on the screen set to 5 right now. I previously did have it set to more than that, found that was a bit too difficult. I'll leave it at the 5. And then this is where a lot of the different keyboard input takes place. So the space bar to shoot the bullets, the left and right to rotate, counterclockwise, clockwise, the up arrow to accelerate, and then this particular piece here handles the spaceship destruction if it should end up colliding with a asteroid, and then displays the following message: you lost. And then if you do win, that's the message that would display there. Jumping into this file here, excuse me, this is where a lot of the images are kind of handled and imported. And so I have saved quite a few different images as well as the sound that you can see here for when the bullets fire as a part of my stretch. And then this is where the text, font, and color is determined for your display messages. But just to show you where that sound is saved, it's saved there. And then the images themselves are displayed there. So for an asteroid, for a bullet, for space, and then a spaceship. And I got all of these from Google. Just pretty basic images. That way they can be used, and added them. And so let me go ahead now and give a demonstration of the program itself. So we're going to play it. And you can see the asteroids are getting smaller upon impact. And I'm clearly not very good at this, but uh-oh. I maybe need to adjust the maneuverability a little bit. Seems to be a little bit too fast, but I ended up doing it. You won. There's the message. I'm going to go back now to the code to show you what it looks like. Should I make those asteroids a little bit smaller? So back to what they were set to. If you remember before I changed these, it was 0.50 and 0.25. I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going back to that file to run it. And here we go. You see they're much smaller. I'm having a hard time connecting my bullets with those small asteroids. I definitely need to adjust that maneuverability. But you can see I can go forward, and I lost because I ran into one of the asteroids off the screen. But that's the idea, and that's my demonstration of the asteroid game.